have a very special guest tonight, Sloan from Dayglow. Well, actually, Sloan is Dayglow. It's an alter ego. I think that's how that works. So he performs under the name Dayglow, but he's just one guy, Sloan. He's pretty young. Pretty young. 19 years old, I think. 20 years old, somewhere in there. And anyways, I'm going to let him tell you his story because it's pretty fun. And he's a very interesting guy, very cheery, and so really looking forward to that. Not only are we going to chit-chat about stuff and things, I'm going to introduce you to this artist that maybe you aren't familiar with. Hopefully you are, but if you're not, Dayglow, check him out. Can I Call You Tonight? That's a song that we're playing here at 94.7. And he's going to be performing that one and a couple others tonight. Look at that. So really looking forward to getting Dayglow on here tonight. We also have another Instagram Live happy hour planned for next week, but I'm going to tell you who that is after we talk to Dayglow because, you know, I don't want to ruin things for Dayglow. I don't want to... Yeah. Anyways, just waiting on Dayglow to jump in here. Should be any minute now. I should stop talking about them right now because you don't care about them. You care about Dayglow. That's what you're here for. You're here to see... This 94.7 FM Instagram Live happy hour. Dayglow should be checking in here any second. Stalling. There's Dayglow. Live with Dayglow now. This is about to happen. I hope that you're ready. I hope you're prepared. I hope that you're wearing your good underwear. Hey, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing good.
So... I jumped on a little early and started stalling and told a really bad Metallica story. So I think that I lost a lot of viewers. So
I'm kind of intrigued. I mean, I'm sure you don't want to retell it, but I can only imagine how great it was.
Yeah, it's not that great. I don't like Metallica. Not a fan at all. So
I don't know much about Metallica, so
that's okay.
But I'll
that's
take
probably
your
for the
word
better.
for it.
That's for the better. I like to pronounce her name as Metallica. So, anyways, Sloan, thank you for joining me. You are Dayglow. Dayglow is you. Are there other band members, or it's just you?
It's just me. Yeah, I mean, obviously, when I play live, I've a bunch of my friends join me. But as far as the recordings that everyone hears, I've performed and wrote and produced and mixed it all.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And that's like your main thing now because and correct me if I'm wrong, but I read somewhere that you actually quit college before you even started college to pursue your music career because you put out some songs and the streaming numbers were just like astronomical. So how did that all happen?
Yeah, so I moved to Austin from a small town in Texas and was going to be enrolled at the University of Texas for my freshman year, and just pretty much in the first couple weeks of the first semester, everything kind of took off. And I finished my freshman year, both semesters, which the second semester is like, what am I doing? But I did it. I finished a full year of college. But yeah, after that, I just didn't sign up for classes. So I don't know. I felt like you had to do something more dramatic to drop out, but I just didn't sign up for classes. So maybe I'm still a student. I don't know. I don't know how it works.
I think that you technically are still a student because you can just go back anytime.
I don't know. I mean, I have a student ID and I haven't really used that or anything, but who knows?
At least you still get the student discount on things all over the place, right?
I have done that. Which is probably lying, but...
So the album Fuzzybrain, that's the one that came out almost 2 years ago, a little over 2 years, right?
Yes.
It's been a while. Funny story, actually. I have a friend who lived in Austin who actually saw you perform. He works in radio, doesn't work in the alternative format, works in a top 40 format, and sent me a text, was like, dude, you got to check out Dayglow. And this was like a year and a half or so ago, and that was my introduction to you, is because somebody was there, saw you perform at like Stubbs or something like that.
That's awesome.
It was all about it. So
yeah, I bet it was the King Princess show.
Yeah, probably.
That was a cool show.
So
this album's been out, but now it's just now kind of gaining traction in radio. But streaming, it's been huge. It's been a juggernaut for the last couple of years. But now radio is finally picking up on it. What's that kind of momentum? Now you're moving away from the streaming to like the radio success.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's like a really surreal thing. I mean, you hear people say like songs get a life of their own and that kind of thing. But really, like, I'll hear "Can I Call You Tonight" on the radio, and I'm like, I don't even think about how I made it. You know, it just kind of feels like it's its own entity. But it's pretty wild. It's really cool. Yeah, I don't know. It's just cool. I don't know.
Do you remember where you were the first time you heard "Can I Call You Tonight" on the radio?
Well, before I had heard it, I'd been sent, you know, numerous videos from friends and fans, just like of them and their family. So I knew it existed on radio. But yeah, I don't know. I think I was just like in my dorm because there was like a local college radio in Austin that played it. And that was like, whoa. But,
have you done anything with the college station? Because some of those are like the best shows. I remember my college radio days, and those were the most fun shows to do.
Yeah. There's like KVRX, which is in Austin, and KUTX. And well, KUTX isn't a college station, but it's like on campus at UT. And both of them, I've made tons of friends, and yeah, it's been awesome. Cool community.
Yeah. Austin is a very very big music town. So you know, did you do any South by Southwest stuff? Was that a good chance for you to meet some other artists that?
I did. Yeah. I don't know if it was like a good chance. I mean, it's just like so confusing. Like I ended up playing like seven different shows, and after all of it, I was like, what just happened? Like, I don't really know what South by is, if I'm being honest, but I did it, and like it was cool, and like I'm glad to have been a part of it. But I don't know, it's just so confusing.
Yeah, it's one of those things it's become bigger than itself. It used to just be like a music festival, and now it's like music and tech and marketing, and it's wild.
Yeah,
and it just takes over Austin. So
I'm not sure if you're familiar with like Briston Maroney, but so he's a great artist. But yeah, we met at South by, and we were both like at the showcase that was at this bar. And they had scheduled both performances on the roof and inside, but there's like a 10 o'clock rule for like you can't be playing outside. Like you'd think they'd know that. They didn't. And so every like one on the roof had to move inside. So shows were being pushed back to like 6 a.m. like the next day. And Briston and I were just outside for a very long time, like playing hacky sack and stuff. And I just ended up being like, I'm going to go to sleep because I had a class the next day. Which was just crazy, but yeah.
Well, it's an experience. Maybe you'll do it again if South by Southwest can ever happen.
Who knows? Who knows?
But right now we are going to have you perform a couple songs for us. So that's going to be about as close to a live concert as we can get right now. It's happening in the palm of your hand, literally. So you're here, you're live. This is as good as it's going to get in this moment. So is there a song that you want to start it off with in particular?
Well, I was gonna try something new. I've been.
We can always take a request too.
Yeah. I was gonna start with "Can I Call You Tonight?" I was assuming that'd be one of the songs. But I've been listening to like a lot of what's his name? Vince. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. The guy that did Charlie Brown music. He's like notorious for using a Wurlitzer. So I'm sitting here with my Wurlitzer 206. And
nice.
I just thought, you know what? It's intimate. Let's play some like jazz yacht rock versions of some of these Fuzzybrain songs. I'm a boy becoming a man. Let's play some yacht rock.
I'm into it.
Yeah. But do I just go hit it?
Yeah,
rock and roll?
Anytime you're ready. We're ready. We're just
Cool. This one is called "Can I Call You Tonight?" I feel close. Well, maybe I'm not. Heaven knows it's a spotlight stuck on the ceiling. Why these the things that I'm feeling? So much time for me to speak up, but I keep quiet. I'll complicate the most of the mantra. The power's out and I can't turn the fan on. So can I call you tonight? I'm trying to make up my mind just how I feel. Could you tell me what's real? I hear your voice on the phone. Now I'm no longer alone. Just how I feel. Could you tell me what's real anymore? 'Cause I wouldn't know. Voice so low, sneaking around, so it goes. I always try my best to listen, picking up things that I can fit. Circle speed, pacing around, watching my feet. Batteries drain, I get the minimum. I think that I might have to let you go. So can I call you tonight? I'm trying to make up my mind just how I feel. Can you tell me what's real? I hear your voice on the phone. Now I'm no longer alone. Just how I feel. Can you tell me what's real anymore? 'Cause I wouldn't. Yeah.
God, that sounded so awesome.
I've been listening to so much Christopher Cross. Here it is. It's showing. Yeah.
I hope that you consider doing that yacht rocky version and just releasing it somewhere, because that was pretty awesome.
Yeah. Well, thank you, man.
I mean, that song right there has vibes written all over it from the start. So like the original version, you throw it on like you're sitting in the backyard, and it's just like one of those songs that like everybody just kind of chills out to, and
yeah.
People actually go, "Hey, what song is this? This is like perfect mood music." So throwing the yacht rock twist in there kind of like adds to that. It's really cool. So.
Yeah, I mean, a lot has changed in 2 years. I've pretty much strictly, since releasing Fuzzybrain, have like listened to yacht rock. So that'll definitely show in my new music. But yeah, I would love to live in a universe that it'd be cool to just like tour like old stuff and like new versions, but you know, you got to stick to some original things. But I love yacht rock, man.
Are you familiar with Mustache Harbor?
Yeah.
You've heard of Mustache Harbor?
Oh no, I thought you were saying.
No. Mustache Harbor is like this fantastic yacht rock cover band. They they travel around. They all wear these campy like fake mustaches and smoking jackets, and their yachting hats, and God, they can blast out some of the hits, man.
Wow, I'll need to check that out.
It's part comedy routine, but also fantastic yacht rock routine. So
yeah,
check them out.
I'm a strictly serious yacht rock routine. No humor here.
No jokes.
No, yacht rock is a serious matter. Saxophone solos are, an emotional thing.
Yeah. You do need a sax solo though. I think that's.
I agree.
Yeah. I think if we were going to collaborate and add anything, it would be a saxophone. I can't play saxophone, but I can agree with you. I
unfortunately cannot either, but I have a friend who does.
Perfect.
Yeah.
If we could do a 3-way version of this Instagram Live, I would actually try and set that up right now.
Yeah. I'm seeing in the comments someone asked, what is yacht rock? And I was going to say, I feel like there needs to be a better explanation of that. I would say to the commenter who asked that, yacht rock is warm music from between the 70s and 1986.
Yeah.
Somewhere in
Christopher
between.
Cross,
Christopher Cross,
Hall and Oates, Michael
Hall and Oates,
McDonald.
Mike McDonald.
Yeah, so those are the yacht rocky kind of artists.
Oh yeah.
It's soft rock.
Yeah.
That a bunch of people on giant yachts listen to.
Yeah.
That's a thing that I'm
That
pretty
is
sure
true.
was happening. So
Yeah.
anyways, I don't want to take up all of your time. I still want to get to some songs. So
Yeah.
otherwise we'll start rambling here forever.
For sure. Well, this next one is called Fuzzybrain. Also, just for reference too, I'm like kind of freestyling here, so I'm not totally sure what I'm going for, but this one's called Fuzzybrain.
Nobody's judging.
Pretty please, where do I begin? No, I don't understand it either, and I don't think I can. Fuzzy brain, call it what you want. I've felt so distant lately, as if I were not. There's rain inside, steady winter. My heart feels like such a mixture, shapeless. I stare at a picture. I don't know her, but I miss her. Why? Oh, why such things? Oh, why? Oh, why such things? Write it down, absent of a pen. The sun's been set for hours, and she's rising again. Scattered mind, I call it a friend. I wish I thought a bit less and spoke up instead. In my head, there's rain inside my skeleton frame, a hurricane within my never laid and cleaning out fuzz in my brain, time and time again, time and time again. Fuzzybrain, second song.
That was awesome.
Thank
there were
you.
actually quite a few requests for that one, so you made lots of people happy. I should also introduce myself. I saw that come through a couple times here. My name's Derric. I do nights at 94.7, in case you're just now tuning in. I'm the radio guy who is staring at Sloan. That's the typical reaction. These things are so these are so awkward. So we've been doing these for months now, and they don't get less awkward. It's just like this. I mean, in the beginning I had fun with the filters, but then that got a little too much. It was, So now I just stand here and smile and nod, and I don't know what else to do.
It's all good, man. I mean, it is awkward. Yeah.
I mean, I can move out of the way, but then it's weird because when you look
good.
up and there's nobody there, you're like, is there anybody even paying attention? So,
you're all right.
Do you get to do a lot of these, or are there a lot of opportunities for you to get out and play some songs on the Instagram?
I mean, there's always a lot of opportunities. I mean, I don't do them super often because it just feels like live stream overload sometimes, but
definitely.
Yeah, I'm enjoying this one, but I haven't done them too much.
Cool. Well, I'd love to get you on again because this has been a lot of fun, and I'm looking at all the questions that have been submitted now. So
I've been requested to rap some Mike Jones. I'm afraid I don't know any Mike Jones, Austin.
Let's see. I got a few requests for Dear Friend. Here's
let's
somebody
get
that
it.
wants.
That was the plan.
Here's somebody that wants to know what's the idea behind Listerine, which is another track that's on the album Fuzzybrain.
That's a good question. Listerine was kind of just like a train of thought song where I just kind of sang the lyrics and then it sounded like what I said, and then I just reshaped it a little bit. So it's kind of just nonsense that makes sense almost, but it really doesn't. But best way I could sum it up. Yeah.
All right. Well, that's fair.
It's about mouthwash. Yeah.
It's kind of the best kind of mouthwash. How long do you leave your Listerine in
True.
before you spit it out? Let's see. People want to know if you have
maybe 20 seconds.
20 seconds. Is that long enough to kill the germs?
30 seconds?
I don't know. I don't really know. I'm sure that it says on the packaging.
I just go till it burns. Yeah.
How about this one? Do you have any new music coming out? Have you taken this time with the whole quarantine situation, being cooped up?
Oh yeah.
Writing, recording, doing some of that stuff.
There is definitely new music coming out. If I can say a date, I can't, because I literally don't have a date that I'm like keeping from anyone. No one knows when it's coming out. So, but it will be. I've been working on an album, so, and it's getting pretty close to done. So there will be new music. It's about various topics. We'll get into that later, but
sure. Don't want to give too much away, because then what are people going to look forward to, right?
True.
And what else have you been doing during this whole quarantine situation? I mean, you're in Austin, so I'd imagine you're just eating a lot of barbecue at home.
Not too much barbecue. I'm trying to. What did I have for dinner? I had some ravioli, some good ravioli. Been cooking a little bit. Trying to just like stay sane. Trying to read more. I would like to be outside and exercising more, but it is unbearably hot in Austin.
Oh yeah.
Really all hours of the day. Like at one point it was kind of like if you get up early you can go out, but now it's still like just hot all the time.
Yeah. That's the one thing that Austin has against it, is that the summers are just intense. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. One more song for us tonight. What you gonna do?
Let's do Dear Friend. So to all my friends out there, all my fans, everybody watching, Derric, this one goes out to you. Dear friend, how have you been? I think about you from time to time. Oh, someday I'd love to know how you have grown since our last goodbye. I know the world is changing quickly, and I couldn't tell you why. It's beyond my understanding, but I'd love it if we tried. I'm growing older every moment. Time's falling through my hands, and I don't have to know the meaning, but I'd love to have a chance. So these days, so much has changed. I stay awake, though it's hard sometimes. Oh, I'd love to know what you think. Oh, I miss when you share what was on your mind. Oh, I just don't know how I'm doing. I leave my window open wide, and as far as I'm concerned, I forget from time to time. Oh, I'm so curious about you. Just saw you in my dream. You showed up just to surprise me. Disappeared so suddenly. Apologies for being scattered. I just couldn't go to sleep. I hope you don't think that I'm crazy. If that's really what you think, though sometimes I just feel so helpless. Spent hours in this room trying to formulate my feelings into play the thought of you. Oh, dear friend, how have you been? I think about you from time to time. Oh, it's time again.
People are calling you out for getting text messages.
Yes, I did. My phone's
That's
blowing
okay.
up.
I also saw that somebody said happy belated birthday. So it was your birthday?
It was my birthday 2 or 3 days ago, maybe. Yeah, I just turned
Happy
21.
birthday.
So
Congratulations.
thank you very much.
What a weird time to turn 21 when you can not really go out and do much.
Yeah.
I mean, what'd you end up doing? Did you do any? You go out and do anything?
I was home.
Yep.
Yeah, and
It's
I don't
kind of
know.
all you can do.
Kinda
So it's kind of
hung out with them. Yeah.
such a strange time. I mean, I'm almost deathly afraid to go out anywhere in public. Like I don't want to be in a restaurant. I'll sit
Yeah.
outside maybe at a restaurant as long as I'm far enough away. But yeah, what a weird time. So
Yeah. One of these days it'll just be back to normal. Whatever normal is. One of these days we'll be out in public and not afraid of each other. But
right. Yeah.
it's unfortunately not now. Yeah.
Have you done? I mean, I know that it's hot in Austin, but have you gotten a chance to go out and like walk along the sidewalk and see people that actually are coming your way and will cross the street to avoid you?
I really haven't experienced that. Yeah, I mean, people are really active in Austin despite the heat. Like everybody's exercising and out, socially in a responsible way. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, there would probably be people who do that pre-coronavirus. It's just like I don't know. People
Just
are weird.
weirdos.
People are always weird. Weird things happen, and it reminds us how weird we are.
Yeah. I cannot get used to that when somebody crosses the street. I'm like, man, like, do I put off that kind of vibe that people are just trying to avoid me? And
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's the mask. No. Anyways, Sloan, thank you so much for doing this. It means a lot to everybody. Happy belated birthday and congratulations on the success with Fuzzybrain. We're still blasting Can I Call You Tonight? It's consistently on our top 9 and 9 feature, which is one of the most requested songs on the station. So
thank you, Derric.
That's huge.
Yes.
And hopefully we can do something like this again further down the line when maybe you have something new or, anything else to share beyond this. So, yeah, I really appreciate it. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, thank you to the station for playing the music and rock and roll.
Yeah. All right, man. Have a good night.
Thanks. You as well. Bye.
Bye. Well, there we have it. Dayglow, Sloan, fantastic. That was an awesome experience. He played those 3 songs on the Wurlitzer. That's beautiful. That's something you're not going to get even in one of his live performances. Well, maybe in the future, who knows? But new music coming from Dayglow very soon. Maybe he didn't even give a date, so I'm not even going to speculate. So new music in the works from Dayglow. Be on the lookout for that.